by me. And Rich, what do you think of their chances?
In the top 10 going into this final round, and there's a good opportunity to get out there early, post some opening birdies, and really let the leaders know that you're coming for them.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. This shot from about 190 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
And now -7 for the event. Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
An opportunity for a birdie here. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Well, this should find the short grass.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards...
Going with the pitching wedge here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
And back to the course with the live action.
From the sand, are they able to get up and down?
Oh, that one just missed the hole. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
It was on a good line. This next putt is for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
It's got a chance.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lexi Thompson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 7th hole.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. Ooh, putting for par. Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4. The back right, the front left, and back left, they all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
Okay, time to return to the action. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Hey, nice looking line. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And that will take him to 8 under. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Lexi Thompson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Wonderfully played. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt is for a share of second.
This is on a great line.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And that finds him in a share of second.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. It's heading to the rough for mine. Sitting at 9 under. Currently tied for second. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lexi Thompson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it. No matter where they put the flagstick, However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
That's pretty tidy. Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. He'll have to work extra hard to get out of this one.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Hold this putt and a chance for second place. Looking really good. This putt to move into a share of second place.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Lexi Thompson down here as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
And back to the play, shall we? Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Looks like they may have pushed that one. This putt is of 9 feet.
Nice little par putt here.
Better than most.
And there it is. Now at -9 for the tournament. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Ooh, right by the hole. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
So far, so good.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Time to take a look at the action at the 17th hole. Here's Lexi Thompson. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
And a big moment for this player with just 4 holes left.
That's frustrating. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
This one has eyes for the hole. Nicely holed and for par. He's currently tied for 4th. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 9 under par, currently in 4th position. Oh, well holed.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
He finds himself currently in 4th. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
Not a bad line, this. Was that a rush of blood? Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for par.
That's well holed. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Now at the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, almost went in.
Should be good enough to guarantee the birdie.
And this putt to move into a tie for second.
And only 1 hole to go in this event, Luke.
The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. Playing their 5th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Oh, that's a ripper. And let's have another look at that one. Now 5 strokes behind. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, just missed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And your day comes to an end.
Well, Henny, when we saw this player pick out Lexi Thompson as their rival, we thought, wow, that was bold, that was ambitious.